Peace. So I actually got out of my bed to chat with you all. Of course, I could have waited until tomorrow, but I've been having a lot of night anxiety, as I told you all weeks ago. And with everything that's going on, it's been worse. First, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but if you hear a loud buzzing sound, I apologize in advance because it's the fridge. We haven't gotten a new one yet. Just in case you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's homemade ginger soda. Basically, I just followed the directions for ginger beer, and you add a yeast starter, and it becomes soda. I don't know, I just have so many feelings that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get them in a whole video. I guess we could talk about this pandemic in general. I don't know, a lot of people have it like it's some joking kind of thing and going on with life like regular. And in some ways, we do need a sense of normalcy for mental health reasons. But, I've also seen theories of this is all made up by the news and mass media. We know people die every day, right? That doesn't make their life any less. I feel like we as a society are just so desensitized that we take everything for joke. And, there's this faux uplifting kind of thing, like, oh, black people, they go through everything, and that's how we rise up, make thing, serious thing, a jovial matter, and that's how we get through, etc., etc. And part of that I feel like is a fabrication, because with the strength and adversity, and if you happen to be non-black, you can just listen in. I'm just gonna do this real quick. I know with the strength and adversity, the strength through adversity, we've developed coping mechanisms to deal with certain things. And just because we deal with the thing and we're still alive doesn't necessarily mean that our coping mechanism is healthy or productive. Also, in the whole thing of productivity, everybody doesn't have the time or mental space to, now's the time to clear out your closet now that you're on shutdown and you can do the thing you've always wanted to do. Some people gotta worry about money. Some people, had mental health issues before this, and all of this type of energy just makes it worse. Some people had a crazy home schedule, and with all like the social distancing and things like that, like they can't rely on their support system because they can't be around their support system. So like they gotta figure out a way around their kids and things like that. Like, none of this to me is funny. Just like it's not funny to me that people are just so careless. Matter of fact, if you've been looking for me, I've been on my IG sometimes. But anyway, like, folks just so careless. Like, being on YouTube, I've learned how much people are up their own ass that they can't see what other people go through. But this, it's a global scale. And with internet it is global, but to see it with your own eyes, people buying out shit who never even used it before because it was well stocked before, people going to small towns and clearing out shit so the folks there don't have it so you could make a profit. Now is not no money grab. You know what I'm saying? And then you see folks out here just partying like it's regular, just socially irresponsible AF. To me, it's all disgusting. It's just disgusting. Now, if you gotta travel for work, or there's some jobs that you can't get off, that's a whole different situation. But people who's just out here like F this and F that, I'm just gonna do whatever, I don't know. It just don't sit right with me. It don't. You know, to go to the grocery store and just like, because I've been doing a lot of Amazon Fresh prior to all this. But I mean, I've been to the grocery store, but to like see things bare, just basic necessities, things like you could possibly soon run out of, or just things you need to be healthy, and seeing it completely empty is wild. And then just to really see people still have no type of hygiene. Like, part of this thing is hygiene. Hygiene we should have had before. And to see people really out here in shirts and shorts, mind you's not warm, coughing out in the open, still spitting out in public, sitting well close under you when there's space over there. Like, that happened to me on the bus, and I almost had a full-on panic attack. Like, I left the bus, and it's not like, well, the thing is, like, you can't see a virus, you can't see any disease. That's why part of this pisses me off, because people are like, oh, well, this is not real. How do you know? How do you know the person sitting next to you isn't positive? And, you know, maybe that person will be fine. They'll cough, have a fever for a day or two. Cool. But what about the person prior to that who had cancer, or the person who's diabetic, or the child who's been in and out of the hospital, but you can't possibly know that because they don't look like what they've been through? What about those people? Like, when we're all out here, ha ha ha, what, F them too? And sure, they should be staying home, but we also have to figure some people don't have a network. Some people don't got family. I don't know. This is scary. It's scary to wonder, like, if your grandfather's gonna be able to come back in the U.S. because, you know, he did his yearly going away to be, like, in warm weather during cold months, or to, I don't know, just be real nervous because you have family who work in the health field who you see on a consistent basis. So you don't know, like, what's gonna happen. And I don't have a healthy immune system, so I don't know. And even stocking up on, like, immunity supplements, they're all gone. You can't get vegetables anywhere. Can't get fruit anywhere. By the way, if you're looking for ground meat, there happens to be some right now on Amazon. It's been out for a while, so hopefully by the time I upload this, it isn't gone. Amazon Fresh, I'm talking about. I ordered a few for Friday, which is the earliest it can come. Hopefully it does. I mean, I'm not the most social, so it's not like this is some huge thing. In that regard, but just to be out and like not knowing, not knowing and knowing there's people walking around with a lot of misinformation and things like that. Like all the toilet paper in the world ain't gonna do shit for you. Stocking up on things that you don't use, it's not gonna do nothing for you. Wearing the same pair of gloves throughout the whole day and coming in your house with those same gloves is definitely counterproductive. I don't really know what to say. Not like I have an answer. These are just like thoughts. And like all sanitizing things are gone. Were you folks not sanitizing your house before? I don't know. I mean, that in particular I don't need, because those were here already. But you just wonder. Just like, they're like, oh, we're gonna fully sanitize the train system every 3 days. How often were y'all sanitizing them before? Like, that alarms me. I mean, you could put on as much sanitizer if you want, but if you're out frolicking, hugging up on people, going to party events, and touching up countertops and I guess McDonald's, things like that, not washing up your body. What's the point of the sanitizer? What's the point of the gloves if you're not changing it in between, and throughout your day? Like, when you take off the gloves, do you immediately wash your hands? Because then you've wasted supplies that could go to people in the medical field. And along with that is like, there's so many people exposed. Of course, the medical people, sanitation, the delivery drivers. It's the transportation workers as well, really. And to really look at it, it's like their employers, and we talking like major companies, usually aren't offering any tests. They're not offering, any increased benefits. They're not offering overtime, something, like. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. I hope y'all are well. I've missed y'all in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it was necessary to take a step back. Not really completely sure what content to come forward with, but I know I wanted to talk about this in some way. Yeah, be safe. And I did upload a clothing video on my other channel, Ring Around the Rosie. If you want to check it out, say hi or something. I don't know. So, thank you for watching and have a good one. Bye.